Hello, I'm Arnaud Bardon, Agricultural Manager at Bonduelle, North America. Right now, it's 6:30 a.m. and the sun is already shining. Come with me and I'll show you a typical day's work in the vegetable processing business. I'm originally from France, but I've been living in Quebec for 2.5 years now. My job is pretty straightforward. I have to provide our plants with a steady supply of quality vegetables. Specifically, I oversee the harvest of peas, beans, corn, carrots, and many other types of vegetables sold canned or frozen by Arctic Gardens. From December to April, I spend much less time out in the fields. I'm mostly at the office, on the phone with producers and my teams to handle business. I'm also in touch with seed dealers to discuss orders and talking to shippers and crop harvesting contractors. That covers the theoretical, contractual side of things. Then, from April to November, I spend a lot less time at the office. During this time, I'm in the field, dealing with my teams, growers, seed suppliers, carriers, and harvest contractors. This is the concrete, hands-on part of the job. There's a lot of ground to cover. Now, let's meet Mr. Landry, who grows peas and beans for Bonduelle. Hello, Yves. How are you? And how are the vegetables? How are they handling the heat? Great, Yves. I think the best thing would be to visit the fields. On paper, in theory, we should be harvesting on July 17th. Today's only the 12th, but we won't wait until the 17th because, look, this level is full and ready for threshing. That level's almost ready for threshing. Look, the seed coat's already showing. In my opinion, we have to get into this field in the next 48 hours. It's better for everyone if we don't wait for it to harden too much. When did you say that field was sown? Okay, so we're short because it should be 60 days, and today's July 12th. In this line of work, you have to plan, organize, and structure on a theoretical level, but Mother Nature is constantly forcing us to readjust our plans. Of course, Mother Nature is so fickle that if you don't have a plan, you're finished. This job forces you to be level-headed because in a day's work, like today for example, you might have to harvest 1,000 tons of peas, and you can't afford to make mistakes. The economic implications are huge. The goal is to get the peas out of the pods and bring them in. So once we've gone through the harvesting process, here's what comes out of the machine. The machines are adjusted to get the peas out of the pods without breaking or splitting them so they can be used in the plant. There's a problem with the adjustment of that machine there, but I don't know where the mechanic went. It isn't threshing right, so we're losing a lot of peas. The operator noticed it, and now he's waiting for the mechanic. I told him to turn off the machine. Once it's been readjusted, we can get started again. Good. Now I'm in a field at GJB. A truck has just arrived and is being loaded. 4 machines are running flawlessly. Things are really rolling. Yup, that'll be at least 2 tons. Right now, we're in a 50-acre by 50-acre field. That gives us 100 tons of peas, which means 100,000 kilos. Packed into 750-gram packages, that'll be 125,000 packages. All that in just 5 hours. Incredible. I've been doing this job for Bonduelle for 22 years. What I really love is not having to wear a tie, being in touch with nature, and being a part of the farming world where some really good values are still alive. I love this job. Wow, a lot's happened. Any aphids yet? So is that directly related to the heat? But there's nothing you can do about it. It's unfortunate, but it's just natural. It's what I was expecting. I'm not happy about it, but look, if you shake it a bit, the flowers fall off. Those are baby peas that unfortunately died in the cradle. That's Mother Nature. Well, the leaves are totally healthy. The thing with these crops, peas, beans, corn, is that when the field is ready for harvest, you've only got 2 or 3 days. You've got about 3 days from the first day when the field is ready for harvest and the moment when you can't harvest anymore because the quality doesn't meet consumer expectations. Once the harvest is in, you have very little time to process it, about 4 to 6 hours. So to supply a plant like a canning or freezing plant, the supply can't be more than 2 hours away by truck. So you can forget about supplying our plants in Quebec from California, Chile, or Mexico. Well, it looks like the sun is setting. The plant has plenty of peas. One more great day done.